Whenever you're ready.
So today we're going to show you how to change out your conveyor belt on our Ttarp press. Before we get started, we have to do a few things, including getting the ram out of the way, moving the in-feed and out-feed pinch rollers, and the wheel sensor. I'm going to raise the ram up right now. Going to lift the in-feed pinch roller, the out-feed pinch roller, our wheel sensor, and on the out-feed side of the machine, we have our belt tensioner that we're going to get out of the way. So right now it's already up out of the way, and that's what you want to do. So this is in the down position. We're going to want that in the up position. So we've already placed our roll of Mylar on the in-feed table. I'm going to start dragging it through the machine frame across the in-feed table. I got the guard out of the way for both on the in-feed and out-feed side. And we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to lace this through. Going to walk around to the out-feed side, grab a hold of it, keep dragging it through. This Mylar is great for kiss cutting and harder materials. And right now I'm just pulling a bunch of slack for our, we actually need 45 feet of it. So I'm just going to pull a bunch of slack before we run it through the machine frame. That should be about enough. And the next step is I'm going to pull it through the machine frame. So next up, we're going to show you how to lace the belt. But don't worry, we do have a lacing diagram that comes with the owner's manual. So I'm going to go over the first idler roller here on the out-feed table. And I'm going to go under the belt tensioner roller. I'm going to go over the second idler roller, heading towards the machine frame. I'm going to go under the two rollers underneath. Don't worry, it's not going to be on the ground. We're going to take up the slack later. Okay, I'm going to make sure that the belt tracker paddle is slid out of the way, farthest away from the operator, and I'm going to go over the first tracking roller, underneath the second tracking roller, and over the in-feed table leg here, and I'll pull all the slack up, and next we'll show you how to splice it. Okay, next up we're going to show you how to do the splice on the belt. I have my leg up against the idler roller, and I'm using my fingers here to see how straight the edge is. We want to have a nice clean and parallel splice. We want to make sure that the length of the belt itself will be just touching underneath, so you'll have just the right amount right about there, just as it's touching, just like that. And with the edges all lined up, we can go ahead and we can put our clamps down on our table. Also, we've already made sure that the belt is uniform on both the idler roller and the driven roller on the outfeed side. This way, again, the belt is all parallel. Next up, we'll show you how to do the cutting. So I'm going to slide a piece of scrap metal underneath, just so we don't damage the belt or the tabletop too bad. This machine has the clamps and a removable section, but we're going to try to keep this in pristine condition. Next up is the straight edge. And ideally, you'd make this all in one cut. Nice sharp blade. Keep your hands away. Even, hard pressure all the way down. Okay. So next up, we're going to get the clamps and the waste material belt out of the way. Go ahead and lower the clamps back down to hold the belt in place. Get the bottom one out of the way. And this guy, I'm going to go ahead, before I lower the clamps down, I'm going to go ahead and line this up just a little bit better here. Try to make the tape job a little bit easier and simpler. That's what we like about these clamps. And you don't want the belt to overlap. You want to just butt it right up against. And with these clamps, it makes it a lot easier, guys. Faster. Fold the edge over. Fold the edge over. Okay. Clamps out of the way. I put 3 layers on the top. So the first one is centered. The other one is offset just a little bit. It's still covering the seam. The second one is offset, but on the opposite side. So now I'm closer to the seam frame. Okay. And the goal on this, guys, is this should only take 10 minutes. The more you do, the faster you're going to get, faster it's going to turn out. So let's get our tape gun out of the way, our scrap out of the way. We can throw that out. On the outfeed side, I'm going to go ahead and put the belt tensioner back on. Okay. Come up out of an E-stop. And what I'll do is I'll cycle the belt. So what we want to do is we want to bring that belt, we want to reverse it underneath the machine, just on the other side of the belt tracker. And what we'll do next is we'll take a single piece of tape along the bottom side. Fold the edges over. And that's the belt change. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we helped out a lot.